Okay, we're all set. Now let's see what kind of situation we have. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people online. Currently waiting for other players. Hope this turns out okay. I go switch your nav to ZFP. Zulu, Foxtrot, Papa, Freeport. It's the MY, BOR. Activate.
20 past the hour. I guess the airport is open.
I haven't filed yet. I'll be right there. Okay, it's going to be an easy.
Miami clearance, Gulf X-ray 439.
Gulf X-ray 439, standby.
Hi, DJ. Did you miss me?
Of course I missed you. Always miss you, Eric.
Oh, you got a problem with
I know.
there.
Okay, Gulf X-ray 439. I have your clearance.
And 439 ready to copy.
Fantastic stuff. Gulf X-ray 439, you are cleared to... I don't actually know where that airport is. I think it's Nassau, isn't it? We're going that way around, Dave?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, we are going that way around. Okay, you're cleared to Nassau as filed at flight level 270 via the Victor Kilo Zulu. That's quite a close one, isn't it?
It is, yep.
It's very close. Okay, fair enough. Your active runway is, I'm going to give you 9 right, with an initial climb of 6,000, departure passing 2,000. After wheels up, you can fly direct Victor Kilo Zulu.
Well, you expect 9 right departure, initial is 6,000 runway heading, contact departure passing 2,000. I'd expect Victor Kilo Zulu after wheels up, 439.
Gulf X-ray 439, that's an immediate turn after wheels up, direct Victor Kilo Zulu.
Yeah, immediate turn, roger that, after wheels up, 439.
And Gulf X-ray 439, your readback is correct. The QNH is not applicable at an American airport, but the altimeter is 299.5.
Thank you.
Nice save.
Altimeter 299.5, you're cleared for push and start. Call for taxi. You're going to be facing southwest on that push.
Roger that. Clear for the push. We have information at this time for weather is information Alpha.
Gulf X-ray 439, I do, however it's likely to change before you take off. The current surface wind is 021 at 30 knots, overcast at 3,000, temperature 26, dew point 15, altimeter 299.5.
Roger that, okay, you've copied Alpha 49.
Need to bug in here for a second. Eric, are you loaded up on the airfield?
Yep.
Yeah, you give us a heavy gate close to your location. I have the Miami scenery.
Oh, I don't have the scenery for Miami, Jay. I'm default.
What in the very...
I haven't had time to add scenery, man. I've been busy. Plus, I haven't had time to look for it, you know?
De-ice is on.
I'm at, what gate am I at? Gulf 7? You have an awful lot of scenery I would like to get from you.
My, how the tables have turned.
I know, right?
I'm at Foxtrot 8. That's right.
Well, ever since I became a full-time single dad, you know how it goes.
Actually, I don't. I don't know what a full-time single dad feels like.
It feels like never having time to do anything ever.
Oh, welcome to parenthood.
Yeah.
At least you've got Robin, man. What do I got? I got nothing. I got me.
Miami clearance, November Delta 375, type -8, Q400 to Grand Bahamas via the Freeport BOR. I don't have the current weather information.
November Delta 375, you're going to have to stand by. There's two pilots having a domestic over the comms.
Okay, fine. Sorry.
Dave.
Yep.
Are we allowing that flight, or are you wanting to go?
Well, that was just a verbal. He's actually filed to Nassau. But no, actually, I haven't seen it yet.
No, he hasn't.
No, I just refreshed. Sorry, John. I should have mentioned that earlier. We're just going down the list on TeamSpeak. See, Ian, this was what I was talking about. Because he got the airports off the website. Off that banner, which had these two airports backwards. So we misled John. Is all
Yes, it did. Okay, I'll refile. That's a long. Oh, okay.
You see, John, if we had more controllers, like, I don't know, 3, that might have been a viable route.
Oh, yeah. Controllers, I would have just said open them all up and go wild.
Next year.
Okay,
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well, having controllers is nice, but having the pilots to control is nicer.
Yeah,
I see
we've
your
already.
point.
Yeah. Unless
But hopefully next year with the plans that are being put in place, we should have a few more controllers signing up. So
okay, that changes everything.
sessions should become more interesting. If theories go the way we want.
J, okay.
John, would that aircraft code not be Delta Hotel 8 Delta?
I'm not sure. I got a Q400, so that's the reason why I put the 4 in here.
DH8D. I've been spending like the last few weeks staring at aircraft codes.
Yeah, I have actually the website that tells me that. I just didn't check it. So can you go with that?
Yeah, I can go with whatever you put in there. just query it. No, I know the Q400's DH8D, so.
DH. Okay.
Miami clearance delivery LL 1523 Heavy is with you. Flight plan in the box.
CQA.
LL 1523 Heavy. I'm going to reject your flight plan. Can you alter your flight level for me?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that too.
Of course.
Um, 16, I think 17,000 would be fine. We might be in the weather though. Okay. Save.
Rejected.
Send.
Before you're used to that.
Ha!
I'm sorry, that's probably a step too far. I apologise, Eric.
Below the belt.
Nah, I love it.
Low blow.
Okay, Miami clearance November Delta 375. Standby. Dang it.
I was going to say don't ask for clearance because your flight plan hasn't changed.
I think he just got it.
All right, clearance 1523 heavy. We've altered our flight level. Sorry about that.
1523, standby.
MY10N. Save.
Hello, 1523. I have your clearance. Are you ready to copy?
I am ready to copy 1523 heavy.
Fandabidozi, allow 1523 heavy. You are cleared to Nassau as far flight level 270 via Zulu Bravo Victor waypoint in a 772. Your departure runway is going to be 09 left with an initial climb of 6,000 feet, departure passing 2,000 feet, runway heading. And altimeter is 299.5, information alpha is current.
Okay, I have to change that.
Okay, we're cleared to Nassau as filed. Cleared direct to 6,000. We'll contact departure 2,000. Weather information alpha 299.5 in the box, and we're requesting LNAV on wheels up.
1523 heavy, just confirm that runway.
09er left was the runway you gave me for 1523 heavy.
Fantastic, that's no problem there. And I've approved after wheels up. Your read back was correct, like I said, altimeter 299.5. You're clear for push and start facing northwest.
Copy, clear for push and start facing northwest for LL 1523 heavy.
Ground 439 request, taxi active.
Golf X-ray 439, taxi hold short, remain 09 right. You're clear to taxi over any inactive runways en route. And taxiway is your discretion.
Roger that, so make my way to 9 right, lead across inactives, 439.
Miami clearance, November Delta 375. I think I have everything ironed out, straightened out. Requesting clearance to Nassau via the Nassau VOR with the Dash 8. I wasn't listening to the weather. Could you give me that weather? November Delta 375.
November Delta 375, roger. Information alpha's current wind 021 at 30 knots. Overcast at 3000, temperature 26, 2.15, altimeter is 299.5. Standby, I will get your clearance.
Okay, 375, have information alpha and stand by for the clearance.
And November Delta 375, you're cleared to Nassau at 170 flight level via Zulu Quebec Alpha waypoint in a Dash 8. Your active runway is going to be 9 right. Initial climb 6,000, departure passing 2,000, runway heading.
Sounds like you had something else there. Okay, the readback is cleared as filed to the Zulu Quebec Alpha VOR to the Nassau airport. My runway for departure is 9 right. Initial climb is 6,000. Contacted departure passing 2,000, and that will be on the runway heading. And that's my readback. November Delta 375.
November Delta 375, readback was correct. Altimeter 299.5. You're clear for push and start facing west.
Okay, cleared for push and start facing west. November Delta 375. Which is west, is this way. So I'll be turning tail that way. Okay. And push back. And we'll go back 45. And okay, I'm ready to push for the pushback. Calling for pushback. Break off.
Miami ground, LL 1523 heavy, we're ready for the push and start.
1523 heavy, push and start approved, facing northwest, call for taxi.
Roger, push and start approved, and we'll call for taxi, 1523 heavy.
I'm gonna skip the rotation now. Okay.
You couldn't have gone simple weather, could you, Dave? Have the actives the other end.
Okay, we still have enough fuel.
Poor Ian's gonna have no fuel by the time he takes off.
I don't control the winds, I just suggest them.
And I don't know what John's gonna do.
Oh, he's so full of.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about John, but he's a good pilot.
Remember that at 375. Do you want a fuel wagon to follow you up to the active?
I got plenty. Don't worry about it. Okay, there's one over there. Come push back. We're done with that. Okay, we're ready for taxi. Taxiway lights on. Miami ground, November Delta 375, ready for taxi.
November Delta 375, taxi hold short runway 09 left, correction 09 right. Via taxiway, your own discretion, you're cleared to cross any inactive runways en route.
Okay, cleared for 9er left and cross all inactive runways approved. And taxiway discretion of my choice, November Delta 375.
And November Delta 375, confirm that 09 right.
Okay, I'll confirm now. 09 right, November Delta 375.
Sure, I corrected myself.
Miami clearance delivery, Speedbird 967 type 777-300 with information Alpha. Requesting clearance is filed.
Here we go.
And Miami ground, LL 1523 heavy, we're ready for the taxi.
LL 1523 heavy, taxi hold short runway 09 left, by taxiway your own discretion.
Roger, we'll taxi 2, hold short 09er left for LL 1523 heavy.
Speedbird 967, flight plan rejected. Can you alter your arrival, ICO? It should be Mike Yankee, November.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Miami ground, LL 1523 heavy, can we take off 8 right? It's a longer runway. Or do you still want us to go, or 9 right rather, or do you want us to still go to 9 left?
LL 1523, 9 left perfectly viable for 777.
Understood. 9 left it is for LL 1523 heavy.
Golf X-ray 439, contact Miami Tower.
Quantity Miami Tower, 439.
And clearance 967, we've made those changes.
Speedbird 967, roger that. We have your flight plan. You're cleared to Nassau. As far flight level 250 via Zulu Bravo Victor in 773. Your active runway is going to be 09 left. Initial climb 6,000, departure passing 2,000. Are you wanting LNAV on wheels up?
If able, please, yeah.
Yeah, roger that. I'm going to approve that right now. Altimeter is 29905, information Alpha's current.
Copy, cleared as filed, expecting 09 left, departure, initial 6,000, contact passing 2. Altimeter 29095 and 9067 also clear for the LNAV after wheels up, ready for push and stop. Speedbird 967 heavy.
Speedbird 967 heavy, readback is correct. You're clear for push and start facing west.
Clear push and start face west, Speedbird 967 heavy.
LR 1523 heavy, contact Miami Tower this frequency.
Switch into tower for LL 1523 heavy. Bye bye.
Miami Tower, Golf X-ray 439 is holding short. Non-right, ready to go.
Golf X-ray 439, surface winds are 021 at 30 knots. Expect that to change once you're in the air. But apart from that, you are clear to go, runway 09 right.
What 09 right is he at? I'm showing him at runway 9.
Yeah, runway 9 on mine as well.
There's 8 right and 8 left.
Oh, I've got 2 9s here.
FS6, FS9 conflict.
Yeah.
Tower, LL 1523 heavy, request permission to cross runway 8 right to 8 left.
LR 1523 heavy, you can cross any inactive runways, and if you can line up 8 left.
Okay, line up and hold 8 left, clear to cross 8 right, 1523 heavy.
Miami ground, November Delta 375. Currently taxiing to runway 9 right as instructed. I don't need that long runway, so could I do an intersection departure at my discretion? 375.
And November Delta 375, at this time actually, I'm going to get you to contact Tower. If you can... Where can we put you? If you hold short at a point where you feel necessary.
Okay, roger. Contacting tower when holding short at my discretion, November Delta 375. Okay, I think this will do right here. Yeah. Plenty.
Wow, that's a major FSX, FS9 conflict.
Oh yeah.
Dave, have you seen this on radar where Eric is?
Once I realized, just from listening to the communications, he was crossing the center one. That's a new runway off to the north, which was probably a taxi. Well, wow, they made some major renovations in Miami.
That's why I requested 8 right. Because if your ass doesn't back up, I'm going to crash into you.
Miami departure, Golf X-ray 439 with you. Passing 3 for 6. Currently heading for the Victor Kilo Zulu VOL.
Golf X-ray 439, radar identified, climb maintain 130.
Climb to 130, 439.
Okay, we're at Tango 2.
LR 1523 heavy, current surface wind 02030 knots, expect wind change after when airborne. You're clear to take off runway, whatever runway you're on.
Roger, we've got Alpha and expect change of winds on takeoff. Clear for departure, runway 08 left. LR 1523 heavy.
Miami Tower, November Delta 375, standing short, runway 9 right at Tango 2. Permission for an intersection departure from this point, and requesting en route or on nav after wheels up, 375.
Remember that 375, land and wait, runway 09 right, cleared on nav after wheels up.
Okay, Roger. Line up and wait, and permission for on nav after wheels up. Approved. November down to 375. Okay, taxi. Oops, taxi. Line up and wait.
Miami departure, LL 1523 heavy out of 2 for 6.
LR 1523 heavy radar identified, climb 11,000.
11,000 for LL 1523 heavy.
Alright, I'll put the brake on. Set some more cockpit. See, strobe lights are on. I'll leave the pitot heat off. Initial climb is 6,000. I'll set that up. 6,000.
Speedbird 967 heavy, how far are you away from pushback?
We are we've just started to push back now, and engine start.
And heading.
Fantastic. Yeah, after pushback, you're clear for taxi. Well, I don't even know what's happening now, what runways I've got. So I'm going to give you a runway that I've got.
Yeah, you cleared us for 09 left. I'm in the same boat as Eric. Our 09 right is probably your 09 left.
Give him the center runway. Then he'll be on the same one. You'll be on the 9er left.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Yeah, is it 8 or 9 left, Jay? Or right?
Yeah, 08 left, 08 right, and runway 9s. So I'm guessing on your scenery it might be 08 right.
Yeah.
08 right is 9 left for us, yep.
Yeah,
Well, I'll
that's
double check it with you, dude. I'm going to be taxiing via 09 right anyway, so I'll hold there at Lima 1, and that's just shy of 09 right, and then you can confirm that via your scenery, can't you? If we end up doing... Well, if we're doing a return flight, you'll need to know that, won't you?
But if I give you... Yeah, I'll give you 8 right.
That's it.
You're 8 right.
And that'll be our 9 left.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go on the flight computer and change it.
Okay, we should get clearance.
November that's 375, you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
I should hope so, you're sat on an active runway. Winds are 020, 30 knots, expect wind change after wheels up. You're clear for takeoff, runway 09 right.
Okay, thanks for the warning about the wind changes. Clear to go, runway 9 right, November Delta 375. Alright.
God, I almost couldn't have picked a taxiway, a spot further from the active runway.
I was thinking that when you spawned in, I was like, okay.
Departure Golf X-ray 49, is that 130, request to cruise?
Wicked crosswind. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I've got back to 439. Hello, forgot about you. Clear for your cruise 270.
Clear for the cruise 270. That's my lot in life to be forgotten.
God, it's already been forgotten. That's terrible.
LR 1523.
Flaps up.
Climb maintain flight level 270.
Clear for the cruise, 1523 heavy.
Try it in, you reminded me I had Eric as well.
We head right over Miami proper.
I'm pretty hard to forget.
Well, I don't know. Depends how hard you're trying.
I think you gotta try pretty hard to forget me.
Yeah, especially with that
mouthy.
fucking nose.
Yeah, but it's definitely doable.
Sure, bring in the nose. All it
You're
means is
welcome.
that I can please 2 women at the same time, so bite me.
Here we go.
that mean you're feeding the hobby while you're kissing some woman?
Hey, we can dream, right? Come on, John. Let me dream.
Oh, I can see lightning.
I mean, really?
Oh yeah.
Which is interesting
Okay,
because
are
I
you
just
doing
talked to my
good?
parents and they said it's 78 and sunny and beautiful in Miami right now.
I was definitely not. It's really windy, and there's thunder and lightning over the Atlantic. And,
So I see.
Okay, let's turn the autopilot on.
November that 375. You should have contacted the departure window.
Say again for 375.
375. You should have contacted the departure by now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 375 passing 2,800 for 6,000. November Delta 375.
Thank you. November that 375. Radar identified. Climb maintain 11,000.
11,000. November Delta 375. Sorry about that. Concentrate on my instruments. Got about departure. We call that cockpit busy. Okay, taxi lights can be turned off. APU off. I'm going to set my source to nav. It's on nav now.
Miami Tower, Speedbird 967, now coming up on Lima 1, holding
Going to
short
nav.
08 right.
Speedbird 967. Heavy surface wind 02030 knots. Expect wind change after wheels up. You're clear for takeoff. Runway 08. Just right.
Copy, clear for takeoff and copy the winds, Speedbird 967.
It's hard to give you a runway when you can't physically reference it.
Yeah, what we
Right,
got to
so
do is get in the habit of just going through the motions, you know, not even commenting about that.
Yeah, do you see me on 09 left? What kind of position you see me in there?
Yeah, you're dead on 9 left now.
I see you in missionary.
All right,
I was half expected everyone else to be like, I hardly expected you to be responding to that one first.
You know how I am.
Okay, indicated 260. Actual ground speed is 287. That's pretty good. Let's see what my radar is indicating.
See, now here's the interesting thing. Without the ACARs on,
Here we
my
go.
CPU is at 40%.
Yeah, 40-mile
with it.
range. Got the
It
LL.
went all the way up to
1523.
100
That's
and froze
Eric.
my flight sim. So
talking.
I'm going to have to try it on the laptop, Jay, like you suggested.
Okay, Brad,
Golf
let's
X-ray
go.
439, you left my airspace. You can contact Nassau. Approach on 119.50. Have a good flight. Bye-bye.
119.50. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
$300 for 6,000.
Hit the button stick again, John.
Now. try this again. Departure 967, passing 4,000 now for 6,000.
Speedbird 967, radar identified, climb maintain 1313,000.
Climbing 1313,000, 967 heavy.
Well, it looks like we're getting onto the top of the clouds now. And that's at 7,500. Let's make sure of that. Okay, we just had a wind change. We've got a nice tailwind behind us now. Just 13 knots.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. Ian, were you watching the live feed on NASA TV for Orion going up and coming back down?
I did, if you can hear my microphone, that is.
Yeah, I can hear you, Rob. How's it going?
Oh, is it going alright?
Hey, Rob.
How's it going, man? I'm glad that mission was a success, Joe. Apparently 2022, and they'll be sending people around to the moon and back.
Well, I'm intrigued by it because they say it's a hail day back to the old Apollo missions and visiting the moon. That would be kind of cool.
They've basically gone back to basics with new Orion, haven't they?
As they should.
Yep. I mean, look at the Soyuz. It's been the most stable vessel. Well, not for long duration space travel, but to get the ISS back for many, many years.
Yeah, roger that. Departure 967 now coming up on 12,000 for 1313,000.
1523 heavy, you leave my airspace. Contact Nassau approach 119.50. Good day. Hello, 1523 heavy, do you copy? Hello, 1523 heavy.
Yeah.
Oh, good, you are there. Hello, 1523 heavy, you leave my airspace. Contact Nassau approach on 119.50. Bye bye.
Okay, 119.50 for 1523 heavy. Bye bye.
Speedbird 967 heavy, good afternoon. Climb maintain 250, flight level.
Copy, clear for the cruise. Speedbird 967 heavy.
November 375, climb maintain 170, flight level.
Flight level 170, 375.
Nah, my apologies for the late climb.
Actually, I'm just coming up on 11,000, so no apologies necessary.
I was going to say, John, I would have taken that apology. Whether or not it was his fault or not.
It's not very often, is it?
This is true.
Yeah, the weather has changed about 4 times since I took off.
Yeah, you should try telling Dave that.
Well,
yeah, let's not go there.
I don't think it's going to do any use, to be honest.
I'm getting hurricane winds here.
Are you really? That's a complete surprise to me. Because I didn't sit through 20 minutes of Dave rambling on before the session.
Now you see, I've already got my weather disabled.
I don't know what the hell is going on with...
That's no fun.
Oh, I know, John, but I have to. If I want to fly my aircraft, I have to disable the weather while I'm up in the air, because otherwise it puts the outside air temperature does nothing but climb. So instead of being like 24 degrees and then the temperature plummeting as you climb, it actually the temperature climbs, and that affects engine performance. Known issue, unfortunately.
I'm going to turn the pitot heat on. We're at minus
That's why
4.
I don't use FSN's weather system. But I'll be re-enabling it for the approach.
At 13,000 feet, I have a wind 202 at 80 knots.
Well, you should have seen this a second ago, John. I was up at, I'm at 20,000 feet. The temperature was 45 degrees Celsius.
Minus?
No, that's plus 45. That's what I meant about FSN's weather and the PMDG. They don't get on.
Yeah, this aircraft is struggling to get up to 17,000. They're still on top of the clouds, though.
There we go. With active sky re-enabled now, temperature's just plummeted 37 degrees. It's now only 8 degrees Celsius.
So I'm just watching you getting blown south.
Yeah, it seems like the higher I get, the higher the cloud tops get. Got several thunderheads surrounding me.
I got 30 knot tailwind, which is nice.
Okay, we only have 1,500 to go to our altitude that we filed for, but we'll be on our way down soon after that. We're 106 miles from Nassau.
DJ, you got any kind of inkling as to what the runway is at Nassau that's active?
I do.
Could I have it, please?
1-4.
1-4.
Oh, roger that, thank you.
I can take a look at the weather. Destination. Let's put that on a big screen.
In that case, Center 967, we're beginning our descent in about 5 miles, requesting flight level 1010,000.
Just got hit again by a weather change.
So I'm just moving myself.
100 knots coming from right from the wing over here. Okay, winds at Nassau.
Speed about 967, roger that, you clear down to 10,000 when you're ready.
Copy, cleared pilot's discretion down to 10,000, speedbird 967 heavy.
Okay, we're at
I'm
17,000.
quite sure where Dave's taking these aircraft.
Okay, 078 at 34 knots.
I don't think he quite knows where Nassau is.
Oh no, maybe he's taking them towards Mexico, who knows? Don't know, I haven't got them on radar. The only aircraft I've got on my radar screen here as jump.
Okay, we're still
Well,
107 miles.
Put it this way, Eric would have to do a 90-degree turn just to be heading directly towards.
Okay,
Holy shit, yeah, they're due north in Nassau, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. November Delta 375, you're in my airspace, Nassau, approach 119.50, have a good landing, bye-bye.
okay, thank you. Switching to Nassau approach or center, November Delta 375. Switching to 119.5. Thank you. Good day.
Speedbird 967 heavy, you're also leaving my airspace, contact Nassau, approach 119.50, bye-bye.
119.5, and it looks like good luck to all of us because obviously Dave hasn't descended people fast enough.
Yeah, I'll make sure I get my descent. Geez, it looks like we're going away from it instead of...
Nassau approach, Speedbird 967 heavy with you out of flight level 230 down to 10,000.
Speedbird 967 Nassau approach, radar contact. Make a heading now 090 and descend down to 15,000 feet.
Roger that, there's a left turn 090. Can you confirm altitude considering that we're already descending to 10,000?
Roger that, I just thought maybe I misheard that, but you can continue that descent down to 10,000. Speedbird 967.
Copy, descending, flight level 100 and left 090, Speedbird 967 heavy.
Golf X-ray 439, left turn heading 210, further descent to 5,000.
There'll be a right turn to 210.
That's what I said.
You said left.
Shut up. Just...
Nassau approach, November Delta 375 with you, level at 17,000. Requesting my descent.
Oh, John,
Nope.
I'm gonna die. Dave,
November Delta 3, just stand by one. Break. November Delta 375, Nassau approach, have radar contact. You're probably experiencing a heavy wind up there. This time I'd like for you to maintain a heading of 090 for approach runway 14. I'll give you further information shortly.
Roger, 090 on the heading, and I'd like to have a immediate descent though, expecting runway 14, November Delta 375.
And November Delta 375, you can descend at your discretion, maintain that heading 090 at this time.
Pilot discretion on the altitude and 090 on heading 375.
And this guy thought he was going to win pushing teeth.
Just stand by. LL 1523, make a right-hand turn now, heading 180, descend through to 7,000 feet.
090.
180 down to 7,000, 1523 heavy.
Okay,
And Golf X-ray 439, as you're continuing that descent to 5,000 feet. Well, we're going to cross one. Maintain a heading on 180 for the intercept ILS runway 14 at your discretion. Turns, heading. You just let me know when you've established localizer or contact tower for this frequency.
Roger that, so left 180 for the intercept to runway 14 at 5,000 feet. 49.
And for Speedbird 967 and November Delta 375, respond call sign only. Weather information November. ATIS for NASA. The winds 078, 34 knots, 3 miles visibility, thunderstorms overcast 800 feet, temperature 28, dew point 12, altimeter 2980. Advisor about 8 octaves of towering cumulus in the area. The reactive runway 14, ILS 110.10. We have information November.
And we have November, Speedbird 967 heavy.
November Delta 375.
LL 1523 approach, further right turn now, heading at 210. You're clear to descend at 5,000 feet, number 2 for approach, runway 14.
Roger, right turn 210 down to 5,000, and we're number 2 for approach, LL 1523 heavy.
Speedbird 967, maintain heading now 100. Continue your descent to 9,000 feet. You're number 3 for approach, runway 14.
Copy, heading 100, say again, altitude.
Speedbird 967, you're cleared down to 9,000 feet, straight in approach, runway 14. We'll see how straight it is.
Okay, there he is, right there.
Copy that, down to 9,000, making heading 100, cleared straight in, ILS 14967 heavy.
Can I cut in? Does anybody have an objection to me recording this?
No, go ahead, have fun.
No, I think we should. We can play this back and have a laugh at Dave later.
That's one of the reasons why I was thinking.
Oh yeah, this is good. It's good training material. November Delta break. November Delta 375. What altitude are you currently descending to?
Passing 12,000 for 10,000, 375.
375. I'm going to have you continue that descent to 7,000. I'm going to have you make a right-hand turn heading 115.
Right hand heading 115 and was that 8,000 for the altitude?
Negative 9,000 for the altitude still.
Okay, sorry about that. 9,000 heading 115, 375.
X-ray 439 Nassau approach. You're going to need to make a hard left turn here to intercept that ILS.
Right.
Contact tower, this
9,000.
frequency fully established.
Oops.
439 just acquired the localizer for a ME-14.
L1523, number 2 for approach of aircraft. Well, 15 miles ahead of you, number 1. Keep that in mind. Make a further left turn now for you heading 180, LL1523.
Okay, 180 and traffic 12 miles, and we're number 2 for approach. Allow 1523 heavy.
I lost sight of that other aircraft.
Speedbird 967,
Okay, he's
right-hand
supposed to be
turn
over
now
here.
heading 120.
He's at 9,000.
9,000.
Right, 120, maintain 9,000, 967 heavy.
Good God, look at my heading for this one for dear.
Oh, I'm loving that, Ian. That looks absolutely fabulous.
And X-ray 439 tower, are you assuming you're established on localizer 14?
Fully established and also have the glide slope, 439.
Rise up 439. The winds, surface winds right now are 083, 33 knots. So you should find that as you get closer to the surface altitude, that wind might let up a bit on you.
Yeah, understood, 439.
L1523, you're number 2 for approach yet again. Gonna have to bring you out a little bit. Make your heading now 190 for the intercept ILS runway 14. Contact tower, this frequency fully established.
190 will contact tower when established. Allow 1523 heavy.
Approach 967, requesting descent.
Speedbird 967, yeah, you're still number 3. We were going to switch it up on you, but continue number 3, and you're clear to descend down to 5,000 feet. Your discretion, straight in approach, runway 14. Contact tower established.
Copy, descending 5,000, will maintain until established. Contact tower. Speedbird 967 heavy.
November Delta 375, Nassau approach 1. You make a right-hand turn now, heading 140. Descend down 7,000 feet. Number 4 for approach.
Right hand turn 140 down to 7,000, number 4 for the approach, November Delta 375. Okay, heading 140.
Oh, and now massive rain. I can't see a damn thing.
And
Did I mention there was a tropical storm out here in the Atlantic? Oh, I forgot to tell you that at the beginning.
tropical storm is right.
Must have slipped your mind.
And we'll go down to about 2,000 feet per minute. we have some lightning ahead.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is beautiful scenery.
Okay, radar shows.
And November Delta 375, Nassau approach. And make a left-hand turn now, heading up at 070. We do have traffic currently at your 3 o'clock. It will be at your 12 o'clock as part of the turn, but you'll be following them in number 4.
Okay, copy. Left turn 070, and I have the traffic at my 9 o'clock now. Will be at my 12 o'clock after the turn, and I'll be following him in for number 4, November Delta 375. Okay.
Not sure why, but I don't see the localizer here.
Now 1523. That's not good. That's not going to go good. Hard left turn heading 130.
Okay, we're at 7,000.
Roger 130, and I'm just going to program
Wow.
in here.
If you have to enter it manually, Eric, I'm showing 110.10 for the approach course, but you know, I don't know. Actually, I don't have the localizer either yet, but I'm not sure if I'm quite within range.
Okay, we're 34 miles away. Localizer.
And Golf X-ray 439 Tower.
27.
Continuing your approach, number 1. Do you have visual of the runway?
Negative. I think I can see the coastline. That's about it.
All right, excellent. X-ray 439. Contact tower when you have visual of the airport.
439 airport is now inside.
X-ray 439, excellent. Report runway inside.
Yeah, I have the runway 439.
X-ray 439, clear to land number 1. Runway 14, wind 083, 33 knots. Altimeter 29er 6.
Altimeter 2996. Clear to land 439.
And you guys, the localizer is in range at 27 miles.
2980 439.
Sorry, say again, 37.
I'm just alerting the pilots that the localizer's range on the radio is 27 miles. You won't pick it up until then.
I
How's that,
have
X-ray?
to manually, Jay, so you're going to have to also.
Alright. LF 1523, you picked up that localizer because you need to make a pretty good hard left turn about 100 to intercept.
Roger 100 to intercept, LL 1523.
And 1523, you can descend at your discretion down through to 2,000 feet for the approach.
Yeah, we're already
Oh,
in the
no.
descent to capture the glide slope. We do have the localizer visual, but we're not on top of it yet. And J 110.10/143.
Yeah, it's actually picking it up now on the flight computer. I didn't even have to enter it manually, so you must be on a different air act to me.
November Delta 375 tower, make right-hand turn now, heading a 130 for the intercept ILS runway 14, number 4 for approach.
Okay, turning right 130 for the approach runway 14375.
Tower LL 1523 heavy, we have the localizer.
Excellent, LL 1523 tower, report when you have the airport site.
Okay, right now I've got nothing in sight.
ILS 14.
Nice, report runway or airport in sight.
Load.
Will do. 1523.
Now,
And November Delta 375 for the right turn down, heading maintain that 130, and as your number 4, do you have that traffic heading about 7 miles?
negative, I am in IMC conditions.
Roger that. X-ray 439, welcome to NASA. Nice job. I don't believe you landed that short, but you're clearly active. Contact ground this frequency.
Contact ground this frequency 439.
Nassau approach, speedbird 967 have now fully established localizer 1-4.
Speedbird 967, continue approach number 3. Report when you have the airport in sight.
Roger that, continue approach number 3. We'll report visual contact, speedbird 967 heavy.
November Delta 375, set 5,000 for approach number 3.
5,000 for the approach and number 3, November Delta 375.
Hello, 1523 heavy, we have the lights.
Excellent. LO 1523, you are clear to land number 1, runway 14, surface wind 083, 33 knots.
Roger, clear to land number 1, 1523 heavy.
Looks like we're going to have to make that.
National ground 439 is cleared, and taxis to the first available gate.
X-ray 439 ground. Yeah, it's okay. You're lucky you're the only one here. You're clear to the gates and ready for the engine shutdown. Close your flight plan and refile if you want to get out of here.
Clear for the shutdown, 439. Yeah, nice short field landing that. Quite pleased with that.
Yeah. How the hell did you pull that off? Oh yeah, I forgot. Midweek king.
Sounds like jealousy to me.
Okay, how many times did I crash in the midweek last week? Oh, never mind.
4 times.
No, it was 3 on the first airport only, and then it was perfect after that.
Okay, coming up on center line.
By the way, I must stress that I've never flown the 777 in these conditions, so this should be interesting.
Hey, this is going to be good.
I crashed.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
I'm still watching. It looks like you're coming in perfect.
I was coming in perfect, but I hit the ground too hard.
Oh, you stopped suddenly. Oh.
Okay, approach.
You got an auto reset or?
You know what? I was right on the numbers too, man. But
I know, it was looking beautiful.
yeah, it was a perfect landing, and then I dropped down a little, and it just sank.
Like that. Heading.
Alright, so where does this put you back out? And that's what I was waiting to see.
TCAS went crazy when that happened.
Oh, did it ever? Alright, LO 1523. Now that you have a totally new position,
I'm
you
gonna
got an
do
auto
this
save,
manual.
obviously. You got an auto save going on, or do you? Anyway, you're in a bad spot right now. So LO 1523, you got control of your aircraft.
No, don't worry. I'm just gonna park at a gate, man. Don't sweat it.
Okay, go ahead. November Delta 375, left turn heading 110 for the intercept ILS runway 14. Contact tower, this frequency when established.
Roger, heading 110 and contact when established, November Delta 375.
And 375, if you got to pull a little harder on the left turn to get into it, by all means, your discretion, go for it. You might.
I'm looking good, 375.
Dashing here. Okay, yeah, carry on 375. Contact tower assistant when established.
I think it's going to be too high for the localizer there, but good luck to you there, John.
That was just slightly high.
Well, he can handle it.
Okay, flaps 1.
God damn, I can't see anything.
Okay, we're right on glide slope now.
And 375. Wait, hang on, very good. 375, yeah, you're clear to descend to your discretion for the intercept.
Okay, now I'm a little below the glide slope. I'm correcting for that. And looks like I'm going to be quite a crab in for the localizer 375.
Yeah, roger that 375. At your altitude, you're still getting a strong crosswind, and it will subside somewhat as you get lower.
Okay, roger that. Thank you. 375.
Tut, Dave.
LO 1523. If you're still flying, you can still attempt this landing coming in number 4. You're gonna move to a gate.
No, I'm already on the ground in Boston.
Wow.
I still see you on radar. That's weird.
Yeah,
Okay,
speedboat
coming up on
967 is 375. John, my approach is going to be 140 plus 10, so 150 on my approach.
not a problem. Well, I got a slow Joe here. I'm at 120 knots right now. $110 now.
Gosh, I can't see anything. 6 miles out and I can't see a thing.
Yeah, plus I'm just going to use 5 degrees of flaps.
Show you're at 65 knots on radar.
Yeah, for the ground speed.
Hey, Dave.
One moment.
Yeah, this looks good for the crab in. Almost right on the
And
numbers.
Nassau approach 967. We now have visual contact
right
runway 14.
That's what I was waiting for. Speedbird 967, you're clear to land number 1, runway 14, winds 083, 33 knots, altimeter 2980.
083 at 33. I got 50 knots right now.
Copy 2980, copy the winds, clear to land number 1, 967 heavy.
Go ahead, DJ.
Yeah, I can't use that recording for training. Because you have one of the biggest controllers bugs on the planet.
Okay,
You,
we're right
you
on the
didn't
numbers.
say anything in that 6-minute recording. You didn't say anything without saying in the middle of it.
Oh, it's Canadian, so deal with it. Number Delta 375, you fully established now, localizer.
Yeah, I was just going to make the call in. Nassau Tower, November Delta 375, fully established on the localizer, runway 14.
Excellent. November Delta 375, continue approach. You are number 2. Report when you have the airport in sight.
Roger, continue approach, number 2, and report when the airport's in sight, 375. And you guys, I am right on the numbers too, manual control.
Yeah, so was I.
Oh, yeah.
And I hit like a brick. I don't know what happened. I was coming in smooth as eggs, man, and then my plane just dropped like a brick.
See, Jay's exactly where you were, but he's got a nice touchdown.
No runway
Yeah, I
in
got
sight
a bit
yet.
of a sudden downdraft as I came in as well there, Eric.
Microburst.
Yeah.
Speedbird 967, welcome to Nassau. Nice landing. You can make next available taxiway to your left. Contact ground this frequency.
And ground 967, clear the runway, request taxi to the stand.
967 ground, you're clear to the gates. You have your choice. Contact ground again, ready for shutdown 3.
Cleared taxi, get a choice, Speedbird 967 heavy. Yeah, Eric, I kind of expected that, so I went plus 10 on my approach speed. Because I've had it before, you get a sudden downdraft or you can lose that speed and then it'll start stalling, especially if you're on the VREF. There ain't much for error.
November Delta 375, November Delta 375 approach our tower. You are now number 1, wind 083, 33 knots, altimeter 2980. Once again, report when you have the airport in sight.
Roger, number 1 will report when the runway is in sight, and I do copy the winds, 375. Okay, I'm a little right of the runway now. There we go. Still no joy on the runway, but something's coming up. Okay, got the coastline. A little low. Okay, we're on the numbers still. Well, a little low on the glide. Oh, this is a white knuckler. Should be picking up pretty soon. 33 knots still. Everybody's holding their breath for me.
And Nassau ground 967 at the stand. Requested that.
967, you're clear for the shutdown. 29 minutes past the hour.
Okay, there it is.
Clear for the shutdown. Many thanks, 967.
Okay, Nassau Tower, November Delta 375. I have the runway lights in sight now. Permission to land.
Yeah, the highlight of the show. November Delta 375, Nassau Tower. You are clear to land number 1, runway 14, wind 083, 33 knots, altimeter 2980.
Okay, copy the winds. Clear to land, runway 14. And it looks like I was holding my breath as well as everybody else on that initial visual. 375.
Right guys, enjoy the rest of your night.
Take it easy, Will. You got my email now, yeah, dude? So you need to drop me an email during the week if you've got some time to see if we can get together, man.
Yeah, I've should have you as saved as a contact on my email anyway, and I sent you a test email, so I've got your email saved, don't worry.
Alright, cool, man. Well, you have yourself a good night. We'll catch you next week. Or before.
Catch you next week, see you later.
See you up.
Okay, touchdown. Spoilers.
And November Delta 375, welcome to Nassau. You make your next available taxiway to your left, contact ground the screen.
Hey, Roger, taxiway to the left, and we'll contact ground, November Delta 375.
NASA clearance, Golf X-ray 400 is filed to Grand Bahama. Request clearance is filed.
Wow.
X-ray 439, we have your flight plan to Grand Bahamas, flight level 220, direct, and weather information unchanged, it's still November, active runway 14 for departure. Your initial climb will be to 8,000 feet, contact and departure passing 2,000.
Roger. With information, November. Expect 14 departure. Initial climb 8,000 feet runway heading, contact departure passing 2,439.
Wow.
X-ray 439, read back correct, contact ground ready for push and start.
Contact ground with push and start, 439.
Nassau ground, November Delta 375. Cleared the active on Echo, and ready for taxi to the gate.
November Delta 375, Nassau ground, you cleared the gate of your choice, contact ground again for the shutdown.
Roger, 375. Okay, here we go again. I think we'll go right over here and park just on the left-hand side of that aircraft.
So, interesting fact, I'm about to have a house full of children.
Oh boy.
Don't you mean
Four-
women?
4 girls, 2 boys, my girlfriend, my neighbors, and we're all going to sing karaoke tonight.
Oh boy.
Oh, I hate that.
As long as you don't make your living as a singer, I'm happy with that.
Hey, I'm actually a pretty good
Not sure he
singer,
was
buddy.
asking your
I've been in
approval.
several
Hey.
bands.
Alright, while you guys are chatting up for a moment, I'm going for a quick gentleman break. Be right back.
Bushmills break.
Eric, I have a couple nieces. One has a good voice. The other one's like sings like a cat with her. I forgot what the term is called.
Or like a strangled cat, or
Yeah, something like that.
yeah.
Off key, every key.
That sounds like
I'm actually
Mia.
a singer, believe it or not, but,
That sounds like Mia.
uh,
That
These girls can actually sing. I don't know about the boys yet. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
You should-
Since my neighbors
Eric.
upstairs, they have 2 boys, so...
You should hear Mia singing Let It Go from Frozen. Oh my god.
Oh, you should hear
Okay.
Avi singing Let It Go from Frozen. It makes me want to rip my ears off.
Yeah.
Okay, let's set up for the next waypoint is the one I had before. So I just have to make some changes. So that's Miami, okay.
Oh, and she's decided I'm not allowed to call her Avi anymore. She says my name is Nakavi.
How old is she?
It's true. Her name is Nakavi, but she's like, I don't want anyone calling me Avi anymore. My name is Nakavi.
Well, she's matured. How old is she now?
She's going to be 4 in May, Dave.
4 going on 15?
Oh, I know it. This kid is well beyond her years. Which is good, though, I think. You know, I mean, I like her independence. I've been teaching her that.
Cool. That whole whack of the in-laws and the cousins and the grandkids and you see them all after every year. You see how much bigger they get. And going, wow.
Nassau ground, November Delta 375 on the blocks, ready for engine shutdown.
November Delta 375, you are cleared for the engine shutdown. Close your flight way at 36 minutes past the hour and ready to make the next hop to the Grand Bahama.
Roger, 375. Alright, yeah, I've got to put that down. And that condition. Check my trim.